hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm just gonna finish getting ready because I'm like all over the place. You guys could be feeling all over the place, but still like your spirits are up. So that's good. I'm just getting that there's so much changing right before your eyes, and it's it's like a different type of thrill. Whoever I'm speaking to, the blessings coming in your life is a totally different type of thrill. Um, it's a different type of euphoria. It's a different type of love. It's just different. And even though you could be literally not feeling the greatest, like your body is telling you to rest, your body's telling you like you can't go on. I'm hearing the Titanic song like by Celine Dion. Um, you feel like sometimes throughout the day like you can't go on, but your heart is helping you guys go on. And um it's because you guys have a lot of gratitude right now. And some people, they haven't seen you in a while. They might be bumping into you, and they might be bumping into you just long enough before you vanish again. Okay, because you are literally about to vanish on some people, not to play games, but because your body is telling you, like, your heart will go on, but you need to, like, chill. And you're really feeling that right now. You guys are going to be resting. You're going to be recuperating. You're going to be taking a pause. And I'm getting that because of that. Um, Instead of being hyper focused or hyper vigilant or just hyper like aware, you're just gonna let it, you're just gonna let it ride out. You're just gonna let it ride out, and it's gonna be okay. And I know that I keep getting that message so strongly for you guys. I know it's not easy. There's some type of cord you're cutting with work. Okay? You could have not wanted to go into your job this morning. You're like, I'm so over it. I'm so done. Do I have to go back there? I don't want to. Okay? Because you're feeling burdened by a particular environment. And even though you might do well there, you might have outgrown this place. And it might be harder and harder for you guys to deal with certain environments, especially jobs that you don't want to be at anymore, because you are the world's best kept secret. And you don't just be sharing what's going on with you, especially with strangers. And maybe that's really starting to get to you, like maybe the job starting to get to you, or not being able to trust anybody in the workplace is starting to get to you. You having this tussle with yourself about, do I want to go to this place anymore? I don't know. But you do so well there, you perform so well there, you're like, you're always going back and forth whether you should leave an arrangement, leave an environment, leave a job. There's somebody that you feel like you are in this mental tug of war with. And you feel like you're really starting to wear it. You feel like there's cracks underneath the surface, like you can't hide it anymore. You feel like you genuinely cannot hide anymore, that you don't really want to be at this place. But there's some type of stability that this place gives you. And if that is the case, when we step away from certain things, may it like, it's not always going to be perfect, because you could have been at this job forever. You could have been in this relationship forever. You could have been with this family, this family dynamic forever. And so there's a security blanket there. Even though it's a security blanket, we're looking at like that blanket needs to be washed. That blanket needs to be sewed up. We're looking at it like there's so many things that could be better. I know that I've outgrown it, but why can't I walk away? And the reason why you guys, it's hard for you guys to walk away, because of how much pain, suffering, burdens, triumphant moments, how many times you had to dust yourself off in this environment or with this family or in this relationship. And so it's hard for you because you're thinking about the blood, the sweat, the tears, the sacrifices that you've made to be there. And there are so many people looking at you like you have it made. They're like, oh my gosh, if I only had to go into work that many days a week, I would have it made. And so you guys also have that in the back of your mind. Like, there are so many other people that are envious of this relationship, but they don't really know. Envious of this job, but they don't really know. And that's why you guys are the world's best kept secret. They don't know what you dream or desire for yourself. They don't know, like, yeah, these other people looking at you are like, oh my gosh, I would love to be in that relationship. I would love if that was my family. I would love if that was my job. I would love, love, love. But they don't, if you really think about it, what they desire and what you desire are two different animals. Okay, what you guys desire and what these other people looking in through your window are desiring are two different animals. And so you're really going to be taking a step back to figure out the who, the what, and the where, or the when of when you're going to leave this relationship or this job or this family. There's something that you are definitely heavily pondering, contemplating, considering walking away from. So if you guys saw in the community tab, I shared Craig David's walking away. And I meant to share that with you guys a couple days ago, but I thought it's really fitting with today because you are this hidden treasure. You are the world's best kept secret. Even though God has you in plain sight, you're going to be walking away. You've walked away from so much in this last year. There's something else that you're getting ready to cut the cord with. But I want to be very clear. If this is your message, don't pressure yourself to make yourself feel like you have to do this in a certain timeline. It's not going to always be perfect. I do believe, though, strongly that when we do walk away and we know it's for our highest good, good things happen. But at the same time, like, this isn't like a relationship that you've just had for a little bit. Whether you think it's karmic or whether you think it's just outdated or you've elevated or you don't resonate with it anymore, your heart, there's a piece of your heart that is there. And so I really want you to think about that. That if you do step away, it might not be perfect at first, but it will be for your highest good. Because remember, God is not the author of confusion. So when you're thinking like, oh my gosh, I'll go there today, but I don't want to go there today. I'll go there tomorrow, but I don't want to go there tomorrow. I mean, I guess I'll meet them for dinner, but I don't want to meet them for dinner. Like, you're constantly in this back and forth and you know it, and it's starting to show because you are to your breaking point of when you don't really have to be there, you won't be there. If you know the consequences won't be that bad, you won't be there. Okay, so let's say your boss is gone for the week. You're like, well, they're not going to be there. The consequences aren't going to be that bad, so I'm not going to go. You know, my person's going out of town, and so, you know, I'm just not going to do all this extra stuff for them because they're not even going to really know. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just thinking, like, I'm not going to try. My person's going out of town. I don't really want to FaceTime them. They're busy anyways. You are starting to realize within yourself that those cracks are showing. You're like, dang it, I know everyone can see that I'm putting on this face, I'm putting on this brave face, but I don't want to freaking stinking be here. But people can also sniff out and smell out that you don't need to be there. They don't know how, though. This is what's blowing people away. They don't know how you're able to even not need that relationship, not need that home, not need that person, not need this job. Everyone can see that you don't want to be there, but they're not looking at you like, oh, they're some lazy. Da, 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 da. They're just astonished. You are a different type of star, and people are bewildered. They're intrigued by the fact that you don't operate the same. Okay, you guys do not operate the same. So you are going through a rebirth with how you're going to maneuver in this relationship, in this family dynamic, in this job because you are going to be walking away. Okay? You know that there's expansion here, ascension. You know that you're of high honor. And you don't know which way to look. You're like, do I want to be comfortable over here? But you keep like turning over here. You're like, but which do I want this? But maybe I don't. But if I walk away, I put in all this work. It's just like building your dream home with the wrong person. Okay? This is like building your dream home with a karmic. And you're like, well, I don't really want to walk away from this relationship because we just put in so much time and so much effort and so much money to building this dream, but the right pieces aren't in there. So whoever I'm speaking to, you are the world's best kept secret. And rest assured, you will be receiving everything that you ever wanted in twos. So really take time. Take all the time in the world that you need to figure out what you're walking away from. Because it's almost like you saved the best for last. You walked away from so many people this year. You're like, why is it so hard with this one thing? I know what to do. I just don't want to do it. So don't be so hard on yourself. I got grace. Smile. Checkmate. Something important is going to be happening at the end of this month if you're watching it currently to date. Almost every charm I got for you guys, I got it in twos. Literally in twos. I got the music notes in twos. I got the stars in twos, the dog houses in twos, the superheroes in twos. I got dogs in twos, butterflies in twos, airplanes in twos, peacocks in twos, and the anchors and the grasshoppers and the lips. I got all these things and the angels in sets of two. In sets of two. So you're over here looking at this one job like, oh, it was so hard to get promoted and I had to go through so much. I just can't let it go. No, we've been through hell and back in this relationship. I just can't let them go yet. I understand. I'm not judging anyone here. I understand the pain, the agony, the confusion. But whatever you're about to walk away from, bestie, rest assured you're going to receive certain things in twos after you walk away. Okay, after you walk away, you're going to have wish fulfillment. You're going to feel full, fulfilled, and you're going to feel your heart's desire. You guys are a star that illuminates and you're out of this world. But as you're always shining for others in the galaxy, you're needing to be the starfish on the beach. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You aren't needing to be the starfish that's like, or this star that's like out beaming and shining for everyone and always illuminating. You are needing to be the starfish on the beach. Chilling. Okay? You guys don't need to be the music note for everyone to enjoy their listening time. You guys need to be the music note where you're enjoying your meditation, your visualization, your affirmation time, your yoga time. Like, you need the music for you. It's time to be a little bit more than selfish. Okay? And wow. The universe is bringing you blessings, bestie. The universe is bringing you blessings on blessings on blessings. Look, we got two little buckets. Okay. Life is a beach. I'm just playing in the sand. We got checkmate. We just got everything in here in twos. Like, I just can't. I'm shook. It rarely happens. And for all of you guys that have seen my charm bucket, it's huge. It's literally huge. We have the Six of Pentacles. You're scared that if you walk away, the blessings, like, well, what are the blessings going to look like? Show me. Let me see a peek. Okay? I understand that. You're like, I just don't know if I should step towards that. And the blessings and the miracles that are coming in are even greater. They're even greater. Okay? So you guys probably had to go places that you didn't want to go this week, talk to people that you didn't really want to talk to, because even though you know that you're a light in their life, you're needing to just be over here and be a light for yourself. You're always giving, you're very generous, and it is bringing you things. It's bringing in things for you beyond your wildest dreams. So that's what's making it even more confusing. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you made it through this week and people are celebrating you. It's almost like they sense that you're about to leave, so they're like gifting you and showering you with love and showering you with generosity and compliments. It's that it's like that Murphy's law. It's like of course, now as you're wanting to walk away, everyone's wanting to act right. Everyone's wanting to apologize and say, how are you doing? And there's all these niceties now that you're really wanting to walk away, because it's showing that you don't need this place anymore. You don't need these people anymore. You don't need this relationship anymore. So if this is your message, I want you guys to affirm below: I am the world's best kept secret, and I am walking away. Okay? I am the world's best kept secret, and I am walking away. But yeah, there's so many people that the last time you saw them, bestie, they weren't that nice to you. Riddle me what? The last time you guys saw these people, they were not that nice to you. And you're going to be seeing them this week, and you're like, so I've been stewing on everyone's saltiness the past couple of months. Like, I don't need any of these people. And now everyone's being real nicey nice, like a warm blanket. You're like, where was this at the last 5 years, the last 2 years? Like, and that's kind of like a devil energy enticing you, like, stay here longer. Stay in this confusion longer so you don't elevate. You are an energetic powerhouse, and your energy needs to be used in a different capacity. Okay, your energy needs to be used in a different capacity. And I'm seeing someone here be really hard on themselves, like, oh, I should have known better. I shouldn't have been here this long. I should have walked away a long time ago. I understand that. Okay, you guys have a lot of luxury coming in. You're going to be able to spoil yourself. Like, you're going to be coming out of spiritual recovery, out of financial recovery, out of debt, out of big burdens that have been placed on you all year long. And because you've been shifting your mindset and you've been vigilant and using your head, you are tapping into being liberated. You are tapping into freedom. You are empowering yourself, and you are going to be facing fears. You're going out this year with a bang. Okay? With a literal bang. You have so much positive change coming in that you can't dismiss. You can't dismiss all the work that you've put in. You are supposed to be spoiled by the universe, spoiled by God, spoiled by the Most High. You are supposed to be waited on, okay? And the generosity that you feel is supposed to be at all times. Not conditional, but unconditional. Okay, so you've been very attentive to everything around you because you've been having a hard time making this decision. You've been everything I'm looking at, you're just thinking, you're like, well, do I go this way or do I go that way? Like, I don't know which one to do. And just the fact that you're always sitting and thinking about it should really tell us, like, okay, maybe I do need to walk away, because I'm always thinking about it. I'm seeing that it consumes your thoughts a lot. It consumes your thoughts a lot, unfortunately. And maybe when some people bring it up, you get defensive, or you feel battle worn, or you feel like sick, tired, injured from dealing with the efforts that you've put in to these people, places, and things. But you guys have the Ten of Pentacles coming in, the Four of Wands. You guys are the Magician. And you have people that are going to, that you're attracting, that are going to make you a priority. It's like you're tapped out. You're like at capacity with where you're at. Okay? We have Two of Cups. People feel connected to you. They feel like you're royalty. They feel like you're out of this world. They're like, I've never seen a star like that. I have never seen somebody speak like that. And that's really going to have you tripped up this week. Okay, this week you're going to be like, oh my gosh, well, what are these people going to do without me if I walk away? Like, all my clients love me here. All my customers love me here. Or the person I'm seeing, their family loves me. Like, what am I going to have? Like, you are being blessed still under these circumstances, but you're worn, you're tired, and you're spending a lot of time thinking about what you should do. And all the sprinkles on top, which is still doing well, is making it really confusing, but you know your heart. Okay? You know your heart. I'm seeing you guys are going to be moving on. There is, for those of you that are single, you might be meeting your divine counterpart. You might be meeting your soulmate. And that's not easy on everyone to meet their soulmate. It is also not for everyone to meet their soulmate or their divine counterpart. Because some people don't have the desire. Some people have had the desire since they were small. They've been manifesting it since they were small. I still feel like there's someone for everyone, but some people just don't want to even really deal with that. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys understand where you're at. I feel like twin flames. When you really meet the person that you're supposed to be with, you're going to be dealing with all the hate in the world times 2. Okay, remember what I said. You're going to be receiving things in 2s. It's good things and bad things. But for those of you that are with your soulmate or in a divine union or with your twin flame, however you guys label it, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, if you guys are with that person already, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You guys will always be messed with, toyed with, played with, wish death on, all types of effery that you guys will deal with until you guys are either both in your soul's purpose, in a divine mission together, or working for yourselves. Because your faith, your core values will have to be so strong, because the world's going to try to tear you two apart. Okay? And I don't say that to fearmonger. I don't say that to be like, don't fall in love. It's awful. Okay? I'm not saying it to say that. I'm just saying it's not for the weary or the weak or the whatever, however they say it. It ain't for the weak. It is not for the faint of heart. I remember like my first little glow up after my addiction, and when I got sober, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm getting my life together. I'm so pumped. And then further down the road, I met my person, and I thought, well, dang, I've never received this type of hate before. I mean, people haven't liked me before, but I've never seen freaking hate like this. You know what I mean? I've never seen freaking hate like this. So if you guys are chosen, you guys already know what I'm talking about. You guys have been picked on your whole life, or dealt with bullying your whole life, or scapegoated, or felt like the black sheep. But I don't know what type of demons wake up when you meet your soulmate. They really come to try to date your person or date you. All the exes come back into, everything. So it really puts things into perspective, like, well, dang, I thought that this over here was bad with getting picked on, but now I'm getting it times 2. I'm getting it from every freaking end. Everyone from the past wants to come back too, and it's just literal craziness. Okay, it's literal craziness, but you are getting things times 2. And a lot of you guys are going to have people to share these blessings with. So it matters who you walk away from right now. It matters who you walk away from, because there are 1 to 3 people that you are supposed to be sharing all of these miracles and blessings and good things with, and it's not your current circle for some of you. Okay? For some of you, it's not the people at your job you're supposed to be sharing all of this with. And that could be why it's always being held up in some way. There are certain blessings that you've been trying to bring in, and you're like, why is it always being held up? Where's it at? What's going on? And it could be because of the certain environments. We're going to have a brief interruption. It's because of the certain environments that you're in. Okay? If you guys are living with family and you know that it's toxic family, if you guys are living with them and you're trying to manifest all of these other things over here, better resources, sometimes that growth will be stunted because we're not around the right people. We might get some of those blessings, but we won't get all of those blessings, because whoever I'm speaking to, 6 of Pentacles popped out. So you're already very generous. You already have a big heart. You already want to share with people. So you're not supposed to share with the wrong people. These people are not supposed to be the benefactor of anything that you do. Let's say this is your job and you're wanting to share with like entry level people just because you're not wanting them to walk out the door or leave. You're not wanting them to quit. You're wanting to show people incentive or that you care about them. And it's like God already knows we're going to be trying to do that. Okay, God already knows we're going to try to do that. We have the Death card. I keep getting this for you guys. Imagine if you knew that you were able to retire, right? Imagine if you knew that you were able to retire early, but you really don't want to, okay? You really don't want to retire early, but I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are going to be able to. So this is like being in an industry for 20, 30 years, knowing that you're the best in the game, you're the best in the industry, that you were chosen for this industry, but there's another book that you're starting. And so this part of you is falling away. And that is hard. That's why I'm saying take your time. Everyone's going to have a different timeline. Don't rush to be like, oh my gosh, I should have been done this. If you've been doing something for 20, 30 years, yeah, you somewhat have some, kind of an attachment to it. If you've been doing it for 10 years, dating this person for 10 years, dealing with this family for 10 years, dealing with certain people for 20 years, you know what I mean? It's going to be, thank you, Ryan, for your donation. It's not gonna be easy to go through this rebirth. But I promise you that when you're ready, you're going to receive everything in 2s. Twice the luck, twice the stability, twice this ascension, the expansion, being able to travel, being able to take flight, twice the talent. Okay? You guys have so many talents that are untapped right now. You are the world's best kept secret. But I'm getting that you've saved the best for last. You've saved this thing for last. You just got rid of all of the short-term relationships. But now you're looking at this one thing like, I've been in this game this long. But you are, riddle me what? You are the checkmate. So if say you've been in the service industry 15 years and you are able to retire early, it might not be ideal, but you guys know where you're being prompted to go, and it's not making it easy because you're like, but I'm so good at this. Why wouldn't I keep the extra money around? But I'm so good at that. Why wouldn't I? But I make us look so good. Why wouldn't I keep dating them? Wherever you've put in a lot of time, that is why you're in this mental tug of war. That is why you're like, oh, I spend so much time thinking about this. Like, why am I still thinking about it? You guys are needing to take a big break. A really big break. You guys have twice the angelic support right now. You are getting twice the grace right now. I'm hearing happy feet. I'm hearing on an island in the sun. I'm hearing Craig David songs. I was listening to Craig David before I started the live stream. You guys might be traveling to another country. Wow, we got the Wheel of Fortune. You guys could be traveling to another country. You guys could be planning a dream vacation. Maybe you want to go backpacking through Europe. Maybe you want to go see the Eiffel Tower. Maybe you want to go to New York. Wherever it is that you guys want to go, you're going to go. Okay? Wow. Like, not only are you going to be able to walk away, but you're going to come out of debt. And you might not be in a lot of debt, but you're like, I like that. Okay? Certain bills and obligations that you have to take care of that are, maybe some of you guys are not in debt, but you have big obligations that you have to take care of. So you work extra hard because of those obligations. Those things are going to seem very minimal here soon. You are being brought relief. You are attracting spiritual relief and spiritual support every single day. But your heart is, it's like half your heart is breaking because it knows that, like, I love this place, I love this person, but I'm done. The other part of your heart is like, let's go, let's pack our bags, you know? We have the Queen of Wands. People see you as an empress and as an emperor. And something that you are learning to do in this rebirth, learning that you're of high honor, is empowering you, liberating you by any means necessary. Okay? No longer playing the fool, no longer playing the victim. You know, I used to have all this anger and resentment towards my exes that were abusive. I used to have all this anger and resentment towards my parents for how they treated me. I used to have all this anger and resentment for being neglected and malnourished and just left for dead. And I think, you know what? I wouldn't be the baddest motherfucker ever if they hadn't done that. If they hadn't done that. So I'm thankful because I look at people in my family, especially that didn't grow up like me, that didn't have to go through the things that I went through, and they don't have a freaking clue. Okay? They don't have a freaking clue what they want. They don't have a clue what they desire. They don't have a sense of direction. Like, they don't even know where they're going. They don't even really care. Okay? It's the pain that will push you to sometimes our best destinations, because you're really starting to see, like, oh, well, I've been this route. I took the long way and it got me here. So you guys are becoming and are the world's best kept secret, because you're not going to let people in this vault that do not belong there. You are going to stay prayed up and strapped in every sense of the word, because you know word for word that people better stand on the respect. They better find the ladder and climb. And if they can't do that, Godspeed. Let God sort them out. Let the paramedics sort them out. When people come against me, which is often every day of the week, all hours of the day, ops don't sleep, neither do demons, okay? They're literal on tweaker time. I feel bad for them because my prayers are thunderous. I do not F around about my prayers or my affirmations, okay? So when I say it with my whole chest. When I pray for protection, I do it with my whole chest and all the conviction in the world. Do not come for me if I did not send for you. So the most abusive people in my life, they're nowhere to be found now that I am in my relationship with the Most High. Now that I have my direct line clear and together with the Most High, there is no They might get a peep. They might get a clue. But they will never get a checkmate ever again. Because I had to learn the hard way not to empower their power. Because I used to do that. Well, they did this to me. They did that to me. They did this to me. They did that to me. And I used to relive it and put my body through the trauma over and over and over again. Whatever you tell your body, it matters. What your brain tells your body. And that's why we don't need to relive certain trauma. Like, I don't really talk about my abusive relationships that I went through because it's telling my body we are in fight or flight. It is happening again. Blah, 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 blah. No, it is not. It's a no. It's a never. They want to be clout in your life. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? They want you to be talking about them, all the people from your past. Okay? All the people that you're trying to get rid of. They want to be clout in your life. They want to be valid. They want to be reassured that you are scared or afraid or out and about talking about them. And we are working on getting our confidence back from these relationships that really effed us up. Okay? But these are the type of terrible things that will make you spiritually the baddest if you choose the light. If you choose the effery down the street where, the dark side where they might have some cookies and such, you're kind of rolling the dice there. Okay, it gets a little bit dicey. But you guys are making very important decisions to choose you. I remember I dealt with one of my exes stalking me for like 2 years. Didn't care about restraining orders. Tracked my vehicle, tracked my phone. It didn't matter where I hid. He would always find me. And I just got to a point where it's like, just leave, just stop. Just stop. And so I started praying and praying and praying and praying and praying. You know what God did? God brought this mother effer a girlfriend, okay? God brought this mother effer 2 girlfriends, okay? And life. And I had never been more grateful for this person to leave me alone. And even though they tried reaching out to me about like animals that we had shared at one point, I was like, I really would like to move on with my life. So I would wish you the best. I would ask you for you to take care of the animals and just let me live my life. Okay, you go live your life and go let me live mine. Okay, peacefully. Like I'm moving forward. And for once in his freaking crazy psycho ass life, he just said okay. And he didn't ever really say that before. Okay, that is the power of prayer. Having to be on a list for shelters, having to stay in places you don't really want to stay, to avoid, like showing God, showing the universe, my actions are showing you I am serious about getting away from this. That I am serious about elevating my life instead of being comfortable. Because what I used to do is just stay and just numb and numb and numb and numb and numb. Like, I just got to stay here because it's just going to find me. So what's the point? You know what I mean? So I started praying and God brought him a girlfriend. That kept him real busy for, a couple of months before, he scared her off. And then God brought him, a wife. And then God moved him to another state. I was like, hallelujah. Keep that mother effer busy, okay? And away from me, okay? And that's what you guys have to realize. Think about all the times you guys have been in a rut where you've been down and out and your prayers did what they needed to do. God is trying to meet you the rest of the way. But there's something here. There's like this little bucket where like, okay, I know I've got 2 buckets, but like I really don't want to let go of this one. And God's like, put it down. You're like, but God, you don't know what I went through. I had to get all types of bandages. I cut my knee. I went through all these things to get this bucket. So like, can I just please not just hold on to it for a little bit longer? And God's like, you don't need this job. You don't need this relationship. I'll let you decide when you decide. But you know what I mean? Rest assured that you will be getting everything in twos. We have the Nine of Swords. There are people that are smiling in your face all the time they want to take your place, right? They want you to feel like this. They want you to feel tortured by staying at this job. They know they hate this job too, and they're like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful today. Oh my gosh, this person left all this money for you. Whatever they're saying, this is their life. And so people are trying to wear this mask around you, like everything's great. Don't you love it here? And you're like, are they freaking crazy? You don't have to stay here. But you will decide when you get to walk away from here. You don't have to stay here anymore. And that's what you're realizing. I remember when I was in one of my worst relationships, I kept thinking like, I don't have to stay here, but I don't know where I'll sleep better. Will I sleep better dealing with this person's BS in front of my face? Or will I sleep better hiding? Do you know what I mean? You're like, which do I want? Because I don't want to live in fear in my life. Okay? You guys are going to be using your head right now. You guys are going to be recovering, finding your path. You guys have miracles coming in that are going to make you very comfortable for a very long time. Unexpected miracles that are coming in that are going to keep you comfortable for a very long time. Like an unexpected home, an unexpected relationship, an unexpected car, or maybe even two. Maybe even a home or two. Like, remember, you guys are getting things in twos. Somebody here could be trying to get pregnant and they're going to get twins, okay? God is trying to show you a better way to feel energetic. God is trying to show you a better way. The divine, the creator, the most high is trying to show you the best way to save your energy, redirect your energy, the best way for you to become and stay the energetic powerhouse that you are. There's a part of your path is changing, but it's so you can have more romance. It's so you can have more fun. It's so you can deal with like life's surprises and feeling more spontaneous. These are really good things that are coming in for you. I'm getting residual income, success, prosperity ×2. Okay, so affirm it below. I am getting success, prosperity, and profit ×2. Or ×10, ×50, ×100, whatever you guys want to say. You've already practiced these things, and now it's time to put them in motion. Okay? You guys have already practiced these things, and now it's time to put all of the things that you've practiced into play. Okay? Wow, we have the Fool. Affirm it below. I always land on my feet. I always dust myself off. I always land on my feet. I always land on top. Some people wanted to leave you out in the cold, and you're going to be living on bliss, okay? You're going to be remembering the things that you went through, and you're going to feel grateful, like, you know what? That made me the beast that I am, the animal that I am. Those things hurt me, but I'm healing and I am rising. You are the phoenix. Okay, you are healing, you are rising like the phoenix. You're not going to forget. You're not going to forget the things that you went through, but you're not going to relive the things that you went through. Okay? You're not going to forget the things that you went through, but you're not going to continuously relive the things that you went through. You know what shaped you. Okay? You guys know what shaped you. Everything that you've ever wanted is in full bloom. And because you're going to be getting things ×2, ×10, ×50, ×100, devil energy is coming in to put you in your feelings like, well, why would you want to leave this place? They've done so much for you. Why would you want to leave this person? You know they're just going to find you. Why would you want to leave this family? You know they're going to be brokenhearted. The devil sending minions to torment your spirit. to guilt trip you, okay? It's like when you know you gotta leave somebody and they're about to lay the biggest guilt trip on you for trying to leave. Like, why would you want to do that? You know you're gonna break my freaking stinking heart. I got to go. Because you want to act like a whole demon in the house. I gotta go. Okay? And sometimes we just can't explain it, but people are very possessive of you. Energetically. And that's another reason why God is wanting you guys to take a step back, because there's so much that you illuminate and there's so much that you do for others where they really need you. There are people that really need access to you. And so God is saying, hold on. You need to pump the brakes because you're not really seeing that these people really freaking need you and they are actually kind of possessive over you. They don't know that. They might. You're not really feeling that because you might not ever be away from them for that long. You guys might not ever be away from them for that long. So this is something you're also going to be realizing with this rebirth, with the things that are falling away and dying is, okay, I need to find other ways to preserve my energy because there are people that are very reliant on you. They're reliant on your counsel, your teachings, your messages, your healing, your Reiki, whatever it is that you guys do. And so you're going to be very careful with you're going to be careful with that. You guys are going to see, those of you guys that are content creators or influencers or are on social media, you guys are dealing with a lot of bullies, people trying to sabotage you. But remember, you are the checkmate, okay? You guys have already dealt with this before. You guys have dealt with people that are like this. This is not your first rodeo. These people just want to make you feel threatened or intimidated, and it's not going to work, okay? It is not going to work. This is like that. You can't sit with us. Like, you don't care. You are the table, okay? They're like, oh my gosh, you can't sit with us, collective. And you're like, that's my table. That's my table. That's my table. And that's my table, okay? Sometimes we also realize, whoever said I was kind of a bully before, sometimes we realize where we were a bully because we were in survival mode. Maybe you guys are coming to a realization that you did certain things that you weren't proud of. Maybe you got picked on in school. So then when you went to high school, you were like, that ain't never going to happen again. Okay, hurt people hurt people. We're like, okay, I got burned in this relationship, this relationship, this relationship. So the next one, I feel sorry for them because I ain't putting up with nothing. Okay, we are always making the next people after some pain pay for things, whether we realize that or not. So you guys could be realizing where you were maybe aggressive in a situation or where you were the bully in a situation and you're like, dang, I kind of was that way. So you might be asking for forgiveness or apologizing to someone that you might have harmed. We don't forget our bullies. Like big bullies in our life, especially when we're small. We don't forget the people that made fun of us in school. We don't forget the people that threw mud in our face or dirt in our face. We don't really forget them from our adolescence. I feel like you'll always remember the first person that really picked on you in front of everybody at school and embarrassed you. I feel like that type of pain stays with us because when people say negative things, it affects our body like a wound. Okay? They always say like sticks and stones, like no, words are spells. Okay? So when somebody's telling you like you ain't shit, you ain't never gonna be this, you ain't never gonna be that, whether we want to believe it or not, it's painful that people are even talking to us like that. Especially when you're not used to it. So when you're a child and you don't have any preconceived notions of the world, that is painful. Okay, when you get older, you're already used to it. But we ain't getting used to that. We're going to stand on the respect that they better give us word for word. Okay, we're going to stand on the respect that they better freaking give us word for word. Okay. Okay. I already picked that one. Anything else? Nope, we already got that one. So I'm just getting repeats. I don't know why you guys are getting so many people that you don't normally see that are trying to act like they're valid in your life or friends with you or close with you. That's going to kind of like make you do this. Do you know what I mean? This is like a coworker that never really talks to you. And then as you're thinking about leaving a job, they're to be like, so you look adorable today. I just wanted to let you know that, like, I've actually missed you. And you're like, huh? What? And you know something's off with that because the last time you saw them, it was some type of way. And so be prepared for that, those ha-ha moments. Not even an aha moment, like just a literal ha-ha. You're going to be LOLing a lot this week. Okay, yes, Kyrie, facts. You're going to be LOLing a lot this week. Like, did they really just tell me how much they like me and they haven't talked to me in a year? Okay. I literally can't. I literally can't. And again, this message is not for everyone. So if it's not your message, don't try to jam it up and make it fit. I put it on 1 week restriction today and I'm already thinking that was not a good idea. I'm going to have to go through this live stream and pluck people out. You guys are starting to see that you do not have to surrender to what other people want you to do. You don't have to surrender to people undermining you. You just don't. Okay. There again, you're this star and your cutoff game is ferocious. So as a lot of people are threatened by that, you're attracting a lot of dark entities towards you. They're not even good at faking the funk. They're not even good at pretending. They're just wanting to draw on your light. So transmute it, okay? I'm going to say that again. They're wanting to draw on your light. So transmute what they're trying to do because they ain't picking my flowers. They ain't picking on my collective. They're not doing any of that. Okay, we don't empower the ops, the haters, the bullies. They can take a number. I tell you guys all the time. When you're chosen, when you're a light worker, when you're on top of your game, they will always be coming for you when you did not send for them. And they will always tell on themselves because they think that they're important. I'm going to say that again. These enemies always tell on themselves because they think that they're important. And my chosen and my light workers, you deal with it every single day. So you just give them a number, okay? You tell them to stand behind hater number 15 because class is in session and we don't got time for their BS, their little dumpster fire. I literally can't. These people think that they're on the same like level as you and you're not trying to be superior. It's them that has the superiority complex. Again, you guys are going to be dealing with a lot of like projecting. A lot of it. I know it's old, it's annoying. You just mentally think like this child is talking to me crazy. This little demon is out of their place. Mentally put them in a doghouse and just forget about them. Because they're a literal fugazi. Okay? Just forget about them. Because you guys are already somewhere else. Okay? You guys are already somewhere else. You guys are staying grounded. You are not letting anyone pull you up out of your seat. Okay? You are not going to let anyone pull you up off of your throne. You are not going to let anybody do it. You're also not going to let people love bomb you. But again, those that are acting funny around you, they think that they're very important. Okay? Whether they want to tell you that or not, and you guys sense that, they think like, well, I'm really important, so I'm going to act a little crazy, or I'm going to do a little bit of this. And you're like, but you're not. You guys are going from the pit to the palace. Whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. You're going from the pit to the palace. You are going from the pit to the palace. You guys also have a certain type of intelligence that a lot of people can't understand. Again, you're the world's best kept secret because there's all this intelligence that you have that you know a lot of people are not ready for. You know a lot about spirituality. You know a lot about the art of persuasion, communication, of power, of prayer. Like there's all these things that you got all types of gems in your back pocket, but you're not casting it with the swine, with the heathens, with the piglets. And that's what you attract a lot of. You're having to sift, like literally sift for who also has that intelligence. And sometimes that's harder to find. And that's why it's always hard for the chosen to have friends or family or besties or even be in like relationships, because people are always jealous of this fluorescent light that you are. Okay? When people look at you, they think escapism at its finest. They're like, oh my gosh, if I was with Collective on a beach, my life would be like this. I would chase butterflies with them. You guys make people want to be in a rom-com. You guys make people want to go to freaking college and back again. Like, you guys make people do things that they wouldn't normally do. So really look at who you're dealing with, because you deserve the very best. And it's going to be illuminated all this month who is mad at feeling like your shadow. Who is mad is going to be revealed. A lot of people have been trying to trip you up or bait you, and it's literal child's play. When you've really been beaten down by the world, beaten down by your family, beaten down by the worst of them, they're not bringing anything new. I tell you guys all the time, they're not bringing nothing new. So you just look at them, you just smile, you drop mics all day, you slay all day, cut off game ferocious, you are the star, you light up the sky, and you don't gotta explain nothing to them. Okay? They wish they were your best friend. They wish that they were your lover. This is like people in your sandbox, okay? And they know that you don't want to build sand castles with them. So they're just going to start throwing dirt in your face and sand in your face. You feel me? But it's all because they actually like you. We love rom-coms, I think. Yes, we love all movies here. We love all movies here. Okay. We have orbs of light. You guys, there's always orbs of light around you. Now, those of you guys that have been with me a while, you guys are always telling me when there's orbs around me. And this is you guys. You have all of this light, and then you have orbs of light around you. You have so much angelic support, and you have a lot of power in your hands. So be careful with that, because you could use it for good or you could use it for evil. And when you guys are making food, you can pray over that food. You can put all of this healing energy into food. When you guys are giving somebody a back rub, like you can be like, love, or you can make somebody really freaking sick. Okay? Like literally. And you're learning the power of your hands, and you're learning the power of your words. Like, remember, the magician is here. You guys are very strong. Okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you are very strong. In every capacity. That's why there's all these evildoers around you. We have Spider-Man, and we have the Flash. You guys are very strategic, especially when people are doing wrong around you. You guys get very creative. Hi, Virginia. Hi, Randon. You guys get very, very creative with your prayer, with your words of affirmation. You put them in this web. Like you can shoot webs. You can catch them and say, you just stay right there. I'm going to let the devil sort you out. Okay? You guys can also disappear on people in a flash. They can think that they were real close to you, and then all of a sudden you're gone. All of a sudden you're gone. We have divine talents. I told you guys, you're the world's best kept secret. That's not for no reason. Okay, somebody here is thinking about getting braces or Invisalign. Somebody here is getting lip injections, or you guys get a lot of compliments on your lips. Somebody here is thinking about buying a boat or a four-wheeler, a motorcycle, a Harley, a jet ski. Okay. Someone here is thinking about going back to school. Somebody here is thinking about becoming a hairstylist. Somebody here is really good at singing. Okay. Somebody here is going to be getting a new pet or two. I'm getting dogs. And like dogs with papers. Okay, maybe that's like your dream, to have dogs that have been like bred properly, and like to get two of them so they have like a sibling to play with. Yeah. Some of you guys could be really wanting a farm where you want like exotic animals, or you just want to live the farm life. There are things beyond your wildest dreams that you're going to be able to achieve. So rest assured, you're going to be getting these things in twos, like pretty much damn like Noah's Ark. Okay. Like if you want two little goats, you're going to have two little goats. If you want two kitties, you're going to have two kitties. If you want two children, you're going to have to, like, all you have to do is just say what you want and keep walking away from what doesn't serve you. Okay. Someone here could be 39 years old. Someone here could be a life path 9. When people see you, they're like, you just look angelic. You guys look angelic in age. You look angelic in the cheeks and in the lips. I don't know what that means. It's just what I'm channeling. Somebody could be obsessed with like your face, or people are obsessed with your face. They could be obsessed with, I'm not going to get into that. But what I'm channeling is people are just really obsessed with your features because they're so different. And I feel like if they're not really spiritual, they don't realize like all these little things about you are these orbs of light. Okay. Then, so they're attracted to this light and they're like, oh my gosh, what is this thing? They're just so precious. And then they realize that you're talented. You can sing. You know about just different things going on in the world. You're very educated, or you're very smart. You are the siren. You are very good at attracting people. You guys could be very good in sales. You guys can make great commission. You guys are just good at this. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you guys are good at this. Initiation by air. You guys are going through an initiation with the Most High on how you communicate. How you ask for what you need. How you release what you don't. I'm going to say that again. How you ask for what you need, and then how you release what you don't. And yeah, when you guys are speaking things into existence, this is the vibration. When you guys are speaking things into existence, it's like you have angels coming out of your heart space, and they're like, okay, let's go get these things for the collective because they deserve it. Wow. You guys are definitely going through a heart activation and seeing like, no, I really deserve this for myself. Whoever's been trying to give you these like golden apples, but they're rotten and you know, they're full of venom. We ain't here for that. We ain't here for that. Yeah, this card is beautiful. Whoever said that. Yes, this card is beautiful. Oh, thank you, Virginia. You're welcome, goddess. Like, this is what happens when you speak life into yourself. Into yourself. Because you're really good at doing it for everybody else. But God's saying, no, I want you to do this for you. What do you want? What do you want to walk away from? Are you ready to walk away? Wow. You guys, the 6 of Wands. Do you see how intriguing, siren-like, like these eyes that you guys have. Your guys' eyes be casting spells. Okay. Anything else? Somebody here might be going to the shooting range. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear that. Somebody here might be going to the shooting range or is really good at archery or is just really good at doing things with weapons. Okay. But I'm definitely getting that you guys are going through a transformation on how you protect yourself. Maybe you guys are learning about like shooting safety. I'm trying not to say the words. Maybe you guys are learning about safety of that. And yeah, I'm seeing that you guys are going to be doing more extracurricular activities. So maybe you're going to the range, the you know what range. Maybe you're going to do archery. Maybe you're going bowling more. Maybe you're going golfing more. There are things that you want to go do. And there's all these untapped talents that you have. Okay, there's all of these untapped talents that you have. So these are different ways for you guys to let out aggression, whether it's doing cardio, going to the gym, doing yoga, going to Pilates, going to the range, going to the driving range, whatever it is. Like you guys have some aggression you're going to be letting out in the form of art. And even that, you will make that look well or look good. Okay. You guys are worried that there's a tower that's going to come in if you walk away from certain things. Just remember what you're initiating. You're the one initiating these things. Okay, you are the one that asked for these things. And now you are safe to move forward. You don't have to think small. You can think big. You don't have to dream small. You can dream big. Okay. Let me get a different deck for you guys. Hold on. Okay, before I get out of here, the initials that I got for you guys is Z, C, V, L, and S. Okay. Ooh, somebody here might be going horseback riding. Somebody here might be going horseback riding, or you're wanting to buy a horse. Somebody here wants to buy a horse. You guys have a vision. And maybe you think like, oh, no, that's a fantasy. Me getting a horse, buying a horse, having some horses, whatever, going horseback riding. That's too expensive. Like, I'm never going to be able to do that. Like, nah, I'm seeing somebody here with a stable. Okay, somebody here is going to have the farm that they want. Somebody here wants little chickens. Okay, and it's so cute. You guys can have these things. You just want the life that you want. Look, archery again. You're going to focus on different crafts that you're able to do. Maybe you guys want to make your own baby food, or you want to jar your own food, or you want to meal prep more. Like there's just all of these untapped talent, all of these divine talents that you guys have. But I'm getting that you are on point. You are on point. You guys could be really good at darts. Somebody here is definitely good at archery. We have trust, surrender, and waves. You're going to ride this wave, even if you're blindfolded. If you're like, you know what, I'm just going to trust. Okay, it's a big fall test, and I keep getting that in the collective. It's like a reoccurring thing right now. It's a word that keeps getting used, or a phrase that keeps getting used, that we need to trust and fall into the divine. So you guys are going to be seeing that confirmation everywhere. And then look at what is at the bottom of this rock. A starfish. A starfish. Like I'm telling you guys, you don't always have to be this star lighting up the whole sky for everyone. Okay? I'm hearing that song. I could really use a wish right now. And I know that song is kind of about like I feel like it's about chemtrails. I feel like his whole album is about like different things that are going on that people think that are, conspiracies, but that's a whole nother topic. And you guys don't have to be this light that's always lighting up the sky for others. You guys are getting to be the starfish, okay? You guys are getting to be the starfish. You're getting the position of just being able to chill and blossom that way into your divine talents, and to not have to worry about debt, and to not have to worry about money. So whatever you guys are deciding to walk away from, remember to give yourself some grace. Be patient. Remember that you are the artist and that you know how to focus. Sometimes we get frazzled and we're like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, and you just need to slow it down. Okay. There's a lot of different situations, people, places, and things that you're about to checkmate. Okay. We have mountain peaks, climb, summit, view. See this? The view. You guys are getting a whole new view. You are manifesting a whole new view. A view of the city, a view of the suburbs, a view of the mountains. You're getting a whole new view. Okay, we have the lion beings, authority, authenticity, and balance, okay? Some people might be like, it's real extra for a lion to have some wings and a crown. We don't care. We don't care. Okay, they're just haters. This is literally you. Ferocious, with your crown on, an infinity symbol above your head, and the sun blinding everybody, and the wings, like, you roar without saying a word. You guys roar without saying a word. Okay. We have honesty. Remember that you guys see through people. You can definitely read them to filth. You're very intuitive. You're not trying to read people to filth. But when people say, no disrespect, or honestly, or you know what, I'm just saying, nah, you're not, no. Okay, you're going to ascend. You're going to release until you feel light as a feather. Okay, you're going to release until you feel light as a feather. And then as you're feeling light as a feather, you're going to ground yourself like, nah, this is my new reality. Okay, this is my new reality. You're going through a heart chakra activation. Remember, your inner child is going to be thriving. Things are going to be more colorful and more glowing and more, what's the word? I forget, but just like glowing, okay? Fluorescent, okay? I'm thinking fluorescent. We have inner child, dreams, and creative. You're going to be dreaming more than ever. More than ever. Okay? And someone here is really growing emotionally, and you're going to put all this care and empathy into yourself. Okay? You're going to pour that into yourself. Star showers, okay? So I love this for you guys because you're going to fall from the sky. Like, I've been lighting up the sky for a whole long time, and I don't have to do that anymore. I'm coming down to earth where I can lay and frolic and do whatever I want. We have blessings, make a wish, and heavenly. Okay, I'm going to say that again. We have star showers, blessings, make a wish, and heavenly. Your 10 of Cups is coming in ×2. So make a wish. Bottom of the deck, belonging. The view is going to be changing from where you're at, and you will have a sense of belonging. So enjoy that, you guys. Enjoy that, enjoy that, enjoy that. I love it. Okay, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments, okay? Let me know how it resonates with you guys after the live stream ends. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. I'm going to get some, like, love advice right now for whoever needs it. It's just going to be general. Okay. Do we need to know anything for love? I'm scared. This deck scares me. Not easily noticeable. Okay. somebody that you guys have been dealing with has been vindictive. They've been unreasonable or unwavering, or they have this desire for revenge. So this might not even be in love, I'm getting. This just might be like more confirmation for the people that you're dealing with. This person is, maybe you feel like whatever they do, the bad things that they do, it's not easily detectable or noticeable to other people. So if you say certain things, it's going to make you look crazy because the details are a certain way. Okay? You feel like this person could be trying to copy and paste, or they're hiding things on their devices, or hiding, I don't know, this person's hiding something. And yeah, what the heck? Yeah, they've been being very vindictive and condescending, and it's because you see through them. Whoever this person is, it's because you see through them. They've been trying to blend in. They cannot blend in on your time. Okay? They cannot blend in while you're watching them. We have respectable and gracious. This person sees you as a class act. They're like, oh, they think they're so smart. They think they're so perfect. They think they're so this. Like, why you gotta be a whole hater? Okay? Lord Key, thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much for always supporting my channel. We have flirts with others, you guys. Maybe you know this person's been flirting with other people, or talking to other people, or entertaining other people, and you haven't been able to prove it. You feel like they have no regard or respect towards your relationship or your feelings. And maybe they've been like, oh, because you're so respectable, or because you're so great. Like, they're just very vindictive. Maybe you told them no and told them, I'm not going to date you. I'm not going to go out with you anymore. I don't want to live with you. I don't want to move out with you. And they're like, okay, well, you don't want to do what I want to do. So then they're like flirting with other people, or they're reopening their dating apps, or I don't know who the heck this person is that's trying to come through. But yep, told you guys, they're low-key hating. You need to walk away. Okay? Player hating degree. Having anger towards everyone that wants to reach success. Wow. You guys might be catching them in the act on Halloween. I don't know who needs to hear that. I'm hearing like could be a costume party, or just for those of you that this doesn't have to do with love, this is like your coworkers or your family. They don't have any respect towards your feelings or who you should be in the family. Okay? They talk a lot of crap, and they're always seeking revenge. So I'm getting that this is either love or family for you. Your family's treating you this way, or your lover's treating you this way. Put it where it goes. These people, they just hate all day. And some of them might be facing tax evasion or child protective services. There's a lot of nepotism in this family that you're dealing with. What else? Yeah, they try to sabotage your work, draining your productive energy and resources and becoming successful. This is why you guys are walking away. Okay, so there's a big confirmation that this person, they can take a lot of selfies. Okay? Not that we're judging them. Okay, we're not judging them, but why are they judging you? Okay, why are they judging you all the time? They have an excessively high opinion of themselves and their appearance and their abilities and their worth. Somebody here could have a secret family, another family safely hidden away, or somebody else that they're talking to that's hidden away. What? Okay, anything else that I don't want to know? Like, Spirit wants you to know that you are unselfish in giving. Be mindful of who the F is around you. Okay? You are unselfish and giving. You need to be very careful of who's around you. Because you guys are going to be upgrading your friends. You're going to be upgrading your family. You're going to be upgrading your coworkers. You're going to be upgrading your lovers. So keep the flame like high. You're going to be real honest. And if it gets heated, it gets heated. You're about to checkmate a whole bunch of people. Some of them are being arrogant, smug, cocky, condescending. You're going to show them the respect they need to give you, word for word. Word for word. Again, you guys are the world's best kept secret. And not everyone deserves this access to you. You are the star in the sky, and now you get to be the starfish on the beach. You don't have to do what they say. You don't have to do all of these things because God is going to provide. The Most High is going to provide. So rest assured, you are receiving things in two. Whether it's 2 little dogs, 2 little planes, 2 little butterflies, 2 little peacocks, 2 little superheroes, 2 music notes, like you can have whatever you want in twos and they can't say nothing about it, okay? So remain the vault. You are going to see the who, the what, and the where of where you think you belong. And you don't have to explain that to anyone, okay? I love you guys so, so much. I look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments, and drop your favorite affirmations. Practice what you want echoed back to you. And I think that's it. Okay, spiritual assignment for the weekend. What, if you guys watch Hulu or Netflix or a streaming service, what is your favorite series right now on the streaming service that you watch? Okay, I know a lot of us have similar shows that we like. So what is your favorite series that you watch and on what streaming service? That's what you're going to drop in the comments after the live stream ends. That is the spiritual assignment, okay? I will probably share another song with you guys in the community tab. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. You don't want to miss out. Thank you everyone that joined this live stream and everyone that's going to watch the replay. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for your super chats, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.